I'm tired. No, seriously, this has been awful. Holy crap. Hello. What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, back with another vlog. And this week, I got a couple things to talk about. This is just going to be kind of a random vlog. There's not going to be really a set subject to it, but I'm going to be talking about a few things. First things first, although I am using the headset right now, I have acquired this baby right here. This thing. I can't actually turn it around because this thing. Move the pop filter. There. Blue Snowball. I have a new headset. Microphone. Good God Almighty. I am beat and I can't even come up with words, which is why I haven't recorded in about 2 weeks. I actually have not recorded a video in a long time because of this. And holy crap, I'm just yeah, anyway, so that's going to be my new microphone that I'm going to be using for my videos. This should increase the quality greatly. The reason I'm not using it for this vlog, however, is I actually tried doing it once, and unfortunately, it it doesn't like to sync. My webcam capture program doesn't like to sync any audio, anything, or any audio of any kind unless it's this headset. So that's why I'm using this. Other things, let's see. I got a couple games. I got this one right here. I picked up Oblivion again. I actually owned it previously, but uh, didn't really care for it at first. Give it another shot. It's all right. But more importantly, well, not more importantly, but I mean, I got other games. Like, let's see here. I managed to pick up the Final Fantasy 12 Collector's Edition. This is actually my favorite Final Fantasy. I know a lot of people like shame me for that, but I love Final Fantasy 12 so much. I love it mostly for its atmosphere, though. That's why it's my favorite. To be honest, I'm not a huge RPG fan as it is, so this is yeah, I just like it for the area design and all that stuff. I also picked up this game. Let me get it. Called Gungrave. I know this was actually a really good PS2 game. It's kind of like Devil May Cry, but with only guns or something like that, is from what I've heard. And like super anime. Yet it's also made by Sega. I don't know. Sega made Resonance of Fate, so it's not like they're strangers to the anime thing. I also picked up a childhood favorite of mine called SSX Tricky. I actually have owned SSX on tour for quite a while, but now I have Tricky, which is the one that I grew up playing a lot of. And then there was one more. And where are... There it is. Okay, there you are. Is this one right here, Kessen 2. I've heard this one actually got really good reviews. Um, this is, I forget, I think this is an RTS kind of style of game. I could be wrong, I haven't gotten to play it yet, but apparently this one's gotten really amazing reviews. So I thought, I'll pick that up. And I think that's all that I got this past week. But, oh my gosh, shoulder is dusty as crap. As it happens, I'm still wearing my work clothes for crying out loud. Anyway, speaking of work, that is why I am so darn exhausted lately. And I'm not doing this to complain. I don't want to. I definitely don't want to like throw my complain about work on YouTube because I love my job. Gosh, I love my freaking job. I'm so grateful for it every single day. But the last few weeks has been wearing me out. I've been putting in almost 60 hours a week, and it's like, and I don't get a lot of sleep, and blah blah blah. It's crazy, and that's just why I haven't been able to do much, and that's why I'm so lethargic. However, after the day after I record this, I'm actually recording it Thursday, so 2 days before this goes up. As soon as my day ends tomorrow, I get a 3-day weekend ahead of me, so that should hopefully change things and allow me to rest up enough to where I can continue to survive and press forward. A couple other things. Starting with the next Bioshock episode that comes out, so immediately after that, it's going to be nothing but Bioshock until it completes. However, after that, there should only be about 5 more episodes, so it's really close to being done. It's just going to go daily until it's finished. And then after that, I'm going to do the same thing with Uncharted 2 so that it's left completely up to Midnight Club and The Last of Us until those are finished. So then we can finally move on to the next LPs. And that's that. So that'll be fun. And getting those out of the way. because they're all recorded again except for Midnight Club. They're all good to go, and yeah, we're getting there. It's crazy. Also, you may have noticed, starting on early Thursday morning, so this morning, technically the day I recorded this, I decided to do a thing. If you might not notice, you might have, but if you like check my recent uploads and stuff like that, you'll probably see them. I went through. I found my original LPs. Now, granted, I didn't find the original files for all of them. I only did for one of the LPs, and the other two were just downloaded like FLVs. Like they were the video that I had uploaded and then downloaded back again from YouTube for storage. So they're a little bit lower quality, but they're still the video. I mean, the videos themselves are such low quality anyway, it doesn't really matter. But these are my first three LPs, at least that I completed. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Raider Rescue Team, Super Mario Sunshine, my first attempt at it, and Shadow of the Colossus for also first attempt, although that was normal mode, so I guess it's slightly different from my LP that's still on my channel. Um, and I re-upload, or I'm in the process of re-uploading those. Now, by the time this video comes out, I don't even know if Super Mario Sunshine will have gone up yet. But those are the three. I'm doing 10 a day for the next 10 days, basically, because there's like 94, 95-ish videos in total that are going to be going up for the entire thing. And I'm just kind of re-uploading them, mostly just as kind of a perspective thing, just so I can see how far I've come, so people can actually see. Because at first, when I deleted them, I was kind of under the impression that, oh, this is just staining my channel. This is, these are just so bad. I can't keep these. And while I still will totally concede that they are terrible and they are horrible quality, that's how it started, man. I mean, everybody grows, and I think it's actually kind of cool. It's almost amazing. It's fun looking back at these videos because I look at them and I just wonder, you know, back then I was like, oh, this is the best, I was like, this is fairly passable quality for a lot of YouTubers back then. And now I look back and I'm like, how did I ever think this was okay? But it's kind of fun to go back and see them and see the contrast between then and now in 3 years, and it's pretty interesting. I'm definitely glad I'm re-uploading them again. I'm not asking people to watch them or anything. Don't even worry about it. You're not missing much. I mean, unless you want to go see some terrible LPs, then by all means go ahead. Um, but that's all I've really done with them, and that's all I'm really doing. I'm not necessarily using it to like pad out views or anything, because in fact, it is kind of a little silly for me to expect views because I just know I had to like really be careful. Still when I was uploading these, because while there is still a tinge of embarrassment with these videos, I will admit. And part of that comes from the fact that I'm uploading them now. So that's why I prefaced every video title with re-upload. I also put in an annotation at the beginning of the first episode of the LP and in the description, these were originally uploaded 3 years ago. They are old. They are terrible. Just letting you know, this is not the kind of content I produce anymore. And I'm also releasing them freaking like early in the morning, from 1 a.m. my time to 6 a.m. or whatever, every morning, just to kind of keep them out of the way. But again, I'm doing it, and as embarrassing as they still kind of are, it's happening, and they're staying this time. Unless YouTube decides to pull that 10 gigabytes per channel crap. And by the way, has anyone heard about that? This was kind of posted as a thing on the Google forums a couple months ago. Like they were saying they were going to limit YouTube channels to 10 gigabytes a user. God, I hope not. That would be awful. That would be so bad. Um, I don't think they'll do it, but if they did, that would be just the worst thing ever. That'd kill every channel. Every channel. Ever. All of them. Anyway, let's see. Other things. Oh, that's right. I did get another game. And this is actually one I've been very excited to play. I always got to check my Nintendo shelf because I usually do walk away with things. Actually, I got 2 games. My Nintendo shelf. Wow, I got a lot more games than I thought. Hold on. Okay, anyone remember this game? Battalion Wars for the GameCube. This was actually a very fun game. It was very like the art style. It was very childish almost, but the gameplay itself was super fun. It was like military. It was like toy soldiers basically is what it was. It was playing. They were almost like toy figurines going all out war, but it was like at the same time really fun. Like it was a really cool game. But this is the one that I've been really curious about for a long time. Muramasa the Demon Blade and Glare. Good. Glare. Stop. Glare. There. Muramasa the Demon Blade. I have been so curious about this game for a very long time. It has a beautiful art style. I've heard some amazing things about it. Heard it's actually one of the best Wii games ever, and it's actually a third-party Wii game, which is amazing in and of itself because it's like, how many good third-party Wii games are out there? Let's look at I'm looking at all my Wii games. I have Epic Mickey, Kirby's Dream Collection, The Last Story, Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess, Mario Kart Wii, Metroid Prime 3, Monster Hunter Tri, and a Japanese import of it. Okami, that's third party, Pikmin 2, Sonic Colors, Sonic Sega All-Stars Racing, Super Mario Galaxy, and Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Every single one of those is made by like a bigger company. Okay? Like Capcom or Nintendo themselves or Sega or something like that. Except this one. This is Ignition Entertainment or whatever. It's like, Okami was kind of a third party though because it was Ready at Dawn that did it, and they're third party for sure. But frick, I don't know. I'm excited to play this. And I'm considering doing a stream, and that's the last thing I wanted to talk about. Okay, live streaming. Starting not tomorrow, but the next Sunday, I'm going to be doing early morning live streams every week. I'm going to get back into streaming. We're screwing Star Fox Adventures in the butthole because that is not happening for a while. I am so done with that game. I can't even look at it anymore. The fact that I still have it is only to finish that stream because I'm gonna finish it someday, just not soon. It's gonna happen. But screw Star Fox Adventures, okay? We're not doing that next. No, we're gonna play something cool. I might do this actually. This might be the game I pick. It also might not be because honestly, I've been really trying to avoid Wii games with my current setup because I'm like TV. Distance between me and the TV is like this. Okay? My back wall, it's like maybe twice that. Maybe a little more than twice that. That's all the distance is. It's like this is not an optimal environment for playing a Wii game in if I have to use like motion control or anything. And I don't know if I will have to. I might not have to. This does take a GameCube controller, so maybe I won't have to with this one. But huh. But anyways, I'm considering doing this game. I'm considering other games as well. There's a couple PS2 games I've been considering. There's this one called Okage Shadow King that I've actually heard some pretty great things about. That's kind of an unknown that I wanted to check out. There's a couple PS3 games I'm also considering too. Might do a short one or two. Yeah. There's just I might do Half-Life 2 or something like that. I've also been considering that. Oh, one more thing. I forgot I also got this. I forgot about this too. How could I forget about this? Oh, my baby. You are absolutely beautiful. But yes, streams starting next Sunday, early morning. They will be about 10 a.m. Eastern Time to about 1 p.m. Eastern Time. So look forward to those. But actually, probably more like noon Eastern Time because more than 2 hour streams take a toll and they're hard. But here we go. This cost me a lot of money, but it was very well worth it. I actually got a hard copy of the PS3 edition of Okami, imported straight from Japan. This was about 65 bucks off Amazon is how much it cost me. Um, Also known as Okami Zekeban. And even though I already own the HD version digitally on the PS3, I felt like I needed to have this because I also have the Wii version and the PS2 version. Why not complete the set? But anyways, guys, that is actually going to be it for this week's vlog. It's just kind of me winging it, just throwing stuff together, you know. And if you have a problem with that, you can go suck it. But yes, next week, guys. Oh, last thing, also very important to talk about. Monday is E3. I'm going to be uploading a couple things the following day and the day after that, you know, about E3 reactions, things to talk about. I'm going to just kind of discuss E3. I might do a reactions video for a couple conferences. I don't know if I'll do it for eBay. Yes, the almighty eBay conference at E3. Place your, upcoming bids, bids to look forward to in the future, your favorite sellers coming to you and on the big screen in 2015. Okay, no. EA and Ubisoft. I think I might not do reactions for those words. What are they? Concerts. Conferences. God damn it. But for Microsoft and Sony's and not Nintendo's, unfortunately, but Microsoft and Sony's conferences, I will probably do something. I might do something for Nintendo's too, because that is just a direct. I don't necessarily need to be there for it, because I know I won't be there for it, because work. But I might still do something for that. And I'd like to make kind of my reactions video to it all, especially if certain somethings get announced. I'm so excited. See you all in the next one.